Hello everyone, I am Mrs. Bailey and today we're going to be going over our budget. We may do a little bit of shopping. I'm going to go out and do some Lyft. We're going to go to the bank and get some cash so that we can come back and cash stuff. And that's probably about it. I would like to say welcome to everyone. Welcome to all new subscribers. I haven't checked and seen. I like to give new subscriber shout outs. And I actually haven't checked today. So I have my iPad on the side here. And I want to see, the only way that I can see you if your account is public. And no, as of right now, it is currently 6:08 a.m. And I can't see anyone that's new. I like to try to give them every day if they're available. But I did see some in the comments, but I didn't catch them in time. And now your comment has gotten pushed down. So hopefully your account is private and public, and you'll show up tomorrow. But anyway, what do we have to do today? As you can tell, I just told you guys it's 6:08. I'm up, I'm showered, I'm ready to go to work. I'm actually waiting for Mr. Bailey to come back because we are still working with the one car. But you guys went with me when I bought this magnesium, and this has the 3 different kind of magnesiums in there. I don't know if you could see that, but ever since I've been taking this, I have been having so much energy. And I did see one of the bottles say something about energy, but I was like, yeah, right. I've taken magnesium before. But apparently I wasn't taking the right magnesium, because this one also says highly absorbable right there. And it is really working, guys. So I have been actually getting good sleep at night. That is not sponsored or anything, but I have been actually struggling with waking up in the middle of the night, because sometimes I fall asleep early. But even if I don't fall asleep early, I would still wake up at like 2, 3 in the morning, sometimes 1 in the morning, and I'll stay up for a few hours and then go back to sleep. And then my sleep was off. But now I've been actually sleeping all night and waking up early, which I like to do because I like to get out early. So I am very thankful for that. So that was just a little side note rant. But anyway, what do we have today? Let's see. Let me put on my glasses. I'm trying not to mess up my hair, y'all. I just did my little edges and stuff. But okay, let's see. What all came out? Okay, so this came out. Let me zoom in. Y'all can't see anything. Okay, so the credit card came out today. It actually came out for 100, but we stuffed it last week, so we only needed 50 this week. So I'm gonna give that a check. The max so far has come out for 17, so I can give that a check. I'm gonna right now. For some odd reason, Apple, they just take money out whenever they want to throughout the day. So I'm going to put the 17 because I know it's going to come out, but I'm not going to give it a check yet. I did say this in yesterday's video that I think, and when I was watching back the video before that with you guys, I actually said the 24th and wrote the 22nd. My mind be going faster than, I don't know. So that's not going to come out until the 24th. So I do have a little cash thing that I want to go get. I know Mr. Bailey, he always brings me home 20s. So I didn't put 20s on how much 20s I'm going to put in here. But I am going to go out and see. I already have money in the bank. And then I'm going to go out and see if I can make enough to go get $215 out of the bank. Plus, I'm going to get some 20s from him to be able to cash stuff. I want to, if I can today, I have a little list over here on the side. I want to try to put something in the utilities, which is the DTE. I want to put something in the registration, in the payback, the parents, and the Jeep. I want to try to put something in all of those. So I need to go out and see what I can make with Lyft. So that's what I'm actually about to go do right now. So, and then I want to go back and see if I can find in this brand, if I can find some probiotics and prebiotics. So that would come out of household. So that is what I'm about to go do. So I'm actually waiting on Mr. Bailey. He was on his way home. And then I told him that it doesn't make any sense for you to just come straight home all the way from the east side of Detroit. When we live up, you know, we live by the airport. So I told him to just go ahead and set his destination on Uber so that he can get rides back, you know, to the house. But that may have been a mistake because now I'm sitting here like, hey, I'm ready. But I can't get my water together. I'm going to see if we have any fruit, if the kids haven't eaten it all up, and just get myself together so that I can not spend any money. I don't know if you guys have been noticing, but I haven't, like me and Mr. Bailey might come home and we'll go to lunch, but that's because that's our meal for today because the kids have, you know, got their own food. But as far as me, like, oh, let me stop at McDonald's or let me stop at, you know, stop at Taco Bell, I haven't been doing that. I actually have been sticking with the budget. So fingers crossed that I continue to do that this week. So anyway, you guys will see my legs and everything. I've zoomed all the way out. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get ready and I'll see you guys in the car. Okay, y'all. So it is currently 9:35 a.m. and I am, I don't know, somewhere on the east side. What is this? 8 Mile and Woodward, if anybody knows where that area is. I just went into a Myers to use the bathroom. But it's 4. I think I've only had like 4 rides. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I think I've only had 4 rides. And it's been seeming like forever. I've been out since 7 o'clock. So you mean to tell me in 2 hours I only got 4 rides? And it's because of like the traffic. One thing that I don't like about Michigan, like I love living in Michigan, but the one thing I don't like is the traffic. Like they do the most craziest things. Like they'll shut roads down because they're working on it, but then the detour will also have constructions and you can't make lefts anywhere for like miles. It's just like crazy. So it's actually kind of discouraging. So I'm about to turn this app back on because I know I get a little antsy when I have to use the bathroom. So I just went and did that in Myers, and now I am about to turn this app back on. I'm gonna turn one of them back on. That's the other thing too. I'm not even gonna think about that bonus, because if it keeps going like this, as far as me getting the ride slow, then I probably won't get that bonus. Y'all know I usually take Tuesdays off, but because of us trying to go to see my parents in a few weeks, I'm trying to work as many days as I can. But you know, if it gets slow, I'm not gonna burn my gas trying to do it. So anyways, I barely made $50 in those 4 rides. So I'm just like a dollar or so away from $50. And what is this? Oh. So I'm about to turn the app back on. I might even turn Uber on at the same time. I'm not sure, to see who's paying the best. And then I'm gonna, I don't know. I'm trying to make this money right now so that I can go get my vitamins and probably some stuff for dinner or something. But I do still have to go to the ATM. I still have to make sure I didn't lose Mr. Bailey's card. I still have to go to the ATM and get out money. And also I have to, like I said, go get the vitamins if I can. So we'll see. So I'll see y'all. The next clip will probably be me at the end of my shift saying how I did, and then let's go and shop, and then we're going to go home and go cash stuff. Hey, how you doing?
All right, you.
I'm good. I just want to withdraw.
Okay.
There we go.
Envelope.
Oh, no. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
Thanks.
Enjoy the weather.
All right, thanks. Okay, y'all. So I got the monies. So we about to go home and cash stuff. But before I go home, I'm about to run to Kroger's. I'm not going to take you guys in there because I only have to get one personal toiletry item. So, but we will expense track that. So I'll see you guys at the house. All right, guys. So we're back home. And y'all know it wouldn't be right if the washing machine wasn't going or something. So if y'all hear water start going in the back, that's what it is. Okay, so I went and got some money. I got the ones up front, but I did go and to the ATM and get some money. I have my little cheat sheet to the side because I actually wrote down this time. Last night I wrote down what I actually wanted to do. So As of the last time I looked, this 17 hadn't come out yet, but it usually come out like somewhere around 2 or 3. And right now it's 12:20 p.m. So we are going to go ahead and first we're going to expense track. We had, okay, so yesterday, Mr. Bailey went to Better Health. Oh, we done locked the sun out. My son out. Hold on, y'all. Here it comes. Y'all, we done locked baby boy out. He was outside trying to get some sun, and he went to the backyard from the front yard. I didn't know. I thought he went from the garage. Okay, so anyway, Mr. Bailey went to Better Health, and he got some cacao powder. So that is under health, and that is that plus tax? Yeah, $11.72. There is no tax because it's a food. Okay. So what was the last thing health we got? We haven't gotten anything with health. What was our budget for health? I'm not talking to you. I didn't even have health on here. How did I miss that? Lawn care, haircuts, miscellaneous, household, eating out, groceries. I don't know how I miss health, but that's gonna have to come out of miscellaneous. So I'm just gonna write on the side, miscellaneous. And miscellaneous is mostly always 25. Sometimes I up it to 50. Let's see. Oh, okay. All right. So 25 minus 11.72 is 13.28. Oops, I got the wrong thing. Okay. I don't know how I miss health. I think maybe when I put haircuts, it might have threw me off. I'm not sure. But the other thing was Kroger. Y'all, I just went into Kroger for a toiletry item for myself. And they didn't have what I needed. They had the brand that I needed, but they didn't have the size that I needed. And how did I go in there for one thing and on the phone with Mr. Bailey end up with 4 packs of butter because it was on sale for $2.99. So, but we did not have any more butter. And so it was on sale for $2.99, so it came out to $11.96. And grocery, we was at $126.04. And so now minus $11.96. Now we are at $114.08. And I'm going to put these receipts in the, I'm sorry I wasn't zoomed in, y'all. But I'm going to put these receipts in the Fetch Reward app. Thank you to everyone that, it was more of you guys that, just scanned your first receipt. And that put me and Mr. Bailey over, well over 60,000 points now. And I would really want to thank you guys because I told you, well, our anniversary is next month. I'm not sure. I know one of the days, this is our 20-year wedding anniversary. So I know one of the days we're going to eat downtown, like somewhere. But the next day when well, not that day, but we're staying there for 2 days. So like on the third day, if we want to go out and eat and still have a date night, we can. Or if we want to do it before then, we can too. But we don't know how it's going to work because of me and of us trying to go down and visit our parents. So, but anyway, thank you all so much for downloading the app using my link. If you haven't yet and you want to, I would appreciate it if you would rather use my code that I'm going to leave right here, or rather the link. It's also in the description box. When you guys do that, we both get extra points, and when you scan your first receipt. So I really, really appreciate you all. Okay, so that grocery is pink. That's the water I was talking about. Y'all can hear it in the back. I think that's my baby boy. He likes to keep the towels fresh. Okay, now we can go back to here and do some cash stuffing. So before we count the money, I want to go ahead because I want to move these ones from right here. So before we count it, let's go ahead and put our $1 into our holiday binder. When we first started doing this, we did not know what we was going to do, but when we started saving $1 a day, so since December 1st, we've been saving $1 a day just to start some kind of savings. So we have December $31, January $31, February $28, March $31, and now we have $21, but we need 22 because today is the 22nd. So we're gonna add that $1. So now this binder is for my grandson for Christmas, and also for Secret Santa for me and Mr. Bailey, so that we won't be scrambling last minute to try to do that. Okay, let me move this to the side, and so that I hit this thing every single day because I'm gonna be moving this binder back and forth. Okay, what am I gonna do next? That was my $1. Actually, I'm gonna close this binder for a second, and I'm gonna go to, I wanna start on this side. I wanna start stuffing our utilities. So our utilities is $288 this month. It's like $287 and some change. So I need to go to utilities, and I wanted to put I call this the change, but the $88. I wanted to go ahead and stuff that in there, but let me count the money first. I always forget that. Let's see. We have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 280. What's that, 290? Let me move these ones. 295, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. I have some more money back here also. That's why and I have my, I don't know why I did it like this. I got 2 extra slots that I could be using, but I got money back there, and I also have my, what do you call these things? Prop holder. Placeholders. Okay. What was I doing? Okay, so we're gonna stuff utilities. Okay, utilities, I wanted to put the 88 that was in there. So this 20s was 80, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88. So we're gonna put the $88 in utilities, and that's all it has in there. So I think that was it for that binder. It's not. Next, I want to jump to Jeep. We're gonna, let me put this over here so that we put 88. Okay, so Jeep, I wanted to put $600 in here. So we're actually treating both of these as a sinking fund this week, but this Jeep is not due until next week. So that's why we actually have it on the sinking fund side. But this, I thought that it was due on the 27th, but it's actually due on the 28th. So that's not actually due until Monday too, but I'd rather just have all of the money anyway, so that's fine. So in the Jeep, I want to put $100. So and that's all it has in there so far. So we're gonna put $100 in there. And now I think I'm done with this binder, and we can move back to this binder, which is, I got my cheat sheet right here, and I keep okay, okay. Next was parents. I wanted to put $50 into parents, and that's actually in this binder. So you guys remember when I was using this to pay off the trip? Well, I don't have the trip anymore, thank God. So that is all paid off. So now I want to put $50 towards our vacation to go see our parents. Okay, so let me just put, I put 100 right here for the Jeep. We put 50 right there for the parents. Okay. Okay. For registration, I wanted to put $52 into registration. Why did I say 52? Because that's gonna leave me with $5. You know what? I do have an extra $5 because I wanted to put 77 in there. So let me go ahead and count this first. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, I know what I was thinking because of this 3. Okay, so let me go ahead and add the 52 that I was going to add and then give it a count. Okay, 50, 70. Why do I have so much money here? This is not what I was supposed to have. 50, 70, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. That's not adding up. I'm actually going to take a 20 out. 57. Let's see. 50, 70. I'm going to take these 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and put them back here. I'm going to grab this 5, but I'm going to take 2 ones back. So that would actually be the 77. I don't know what I was thinking earlier. I was thinking that I was still going to have $20 left, but maybe because I forgot I already had that 20 in there. I don't know. But 50, 70, 75, 76, 77. Okay, so that's all good. I could put a green mark on that. I don't know what I was thinking. Sorry if I confuse anybody, because I almost confused myself too. Okay, so we have the 77 that we wanted to stuff this week. Our registration is due on my birthday. My birthday is May 21st. So I have 2 cars that's due. We have 3 cars altogether. I have 2 that needs to be the registration. And the new car is under Mr. Bailey's on his birthday. Okay, so the last thing that I wanted to do was the payback. I wanted to put $10 more in the payback. So we had to borrow from these envelopes. We took out all of the big bills before. So I wanted to at least put this 10 back. Yesterday we put the 20 back. So if I'm not mistaken, we should have $70 left to, let me add it up just to make sure. We should have $70 left to put in here this week. Let's see. Dang, I just used that 5, didn't I? I could have put a 5 in there. Oh, well. Okay, we need a 5 here. A 5 there. A 5 there. A 5 there. That's $20. Okay, we need a 5 here. We just put the 10. So we need a 10 here and a 10 here. You guys can't even see the calculator. And we need a 10 here. And we did not have the 14 or the 16 done, but we did have the 15. So we need a 15. And everything else is up to date. So, yeah, we need $70 more this week to replenish that, and then we'll start from, not from scratch, but we'll start from whatever number we left off on. I did tell you guys that I saw, what is her name? I am Desiree. I think her name is Budget with Desiree or something. Whatever her name is on here on YouTube. But I like the way she did the challenge, which made it easier in my brain. Once she got up like to a certain point, she unstuffed the envelopes and then she replenished the larger numbers. And so I said, I think once I get to 50, I'm going to do that same thing, because we've done the 50 envelope challenge so many times on this channel that I know that's 1,275. So once I get to the 50, I'll probably just take out that 1,275 and put it to the bigger numbers, and then start with the 1 through 50 again. And then once we get to those numbers, I'll do the bigger numbers again. And then, because doing those smaller numbers make me feel better and more accomplished with finishing the challenge than only just being able to put in a $100 bill or $99 or whatever. So that's my plan. So I think that is it. Let me look at my cheat sheet. Yeah. So now let me count this little money I have on the side. Okay, I have an extra 20 because I miscalculated the registration, but at least I have in there what I want. So now I could just see how much more I need for the rest of the week. Today is only Tuesday. So we got all of that together. So I already have the 70 up here. I'm gonna need 200 more for that and 500 more for that. So that's 770 just on this side. And then we already have the $25 in the bank for that. And then we would need 200 for that. So I would need $970 more for these two areas. And then hopefully we'll have the 50 for the credit card. I did say that I'm probably just gonna start putting like $5 a day or something over there. So I have to make sure when I go to the bank that I get some 5s, so that some days I might put 5, some days I might put 10. And then this section, we can definitely go under on this, which would be okay with me. So, but as far as this is what we have to focus on, me and Mr. Bailey, $970. And like I said, today is only Tuesday, and he hasn't went to work yet, so we should be good. So I'm gonna put these ones back. It look like they're steadily growing. I had 29 the other day. I swear it looked like it's more. These ones, if you're new here, are for tips for the car wash, because me and my husband do both drive Uber and Lyft, and so we get the car washed a lot. We actually have 2 cars, and that we have a subscription with. So we try to tip as much as possible when we don't forget to leave the ones at home. But that's what we actually need to do, is just go put some of these in the car. These ones, like some of the older ones for sure. But and then we also use it for our $1 a day, so that I won't have to just keep going to the bank for dollars. So we just always keep this little stash over here. But that is going to be it for the video. Tomorrow's video is probably going to be the same type of video. Let's just see how far we can get to that 970 that I just deleted off of there. See how much we can put towards it tomorrow, and probably I guess a ride along again, kind of the same thing we did today. So I am actually about to make breakfast, even though it is 12:30. It's 12:38. I'm about to make breakfast for me, Mr. Bailey, and baby boy for sure. I need to see who else is up and wants some. I'm about to make some pancakes and some eggs, maybe some bacon or sausage. I'm not sure. You guys went with me the other day when I got all of that breakfast meat on sale. So that is helping out with the budget. So I will see you all tomorrow. If you made it to this point, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. As always, if you could just leave me a comment, even if it's an emoji, because that does help with the channel, because we are monetized, and all of our money that we make in the year 2025 on YouTube, we are putting towards our debt, which is, our total debt is a little over $70-something thousand, but most of that is 2 cars. So really we have somewhere between 10 and 11,000 in consumer debt, that as far as credit cards and loans go, that we are trying to pay off this year for sure. So it helps when you guys do leave your comments, your likes, your shares, your thumbs up, all those things. Likes and thumbs up are the same thing, but you guys know what I mean. So that helps with the channel. So anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Thanks so much for watching.